downs here. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Isaiah Pacheco. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Chiefs get a bit closer.
Mahomes will throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. Hey, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And his throw here's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now Prescott on 4th down.
Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. And again, it's Prescott.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
Running with Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 16-yard touchdown run.
And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Mecole Hardman,
59 yards.
And the Chiefs are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
They'll try and throw for it. Flushed out. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influences going into the head coach's ear.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete.
From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple.
Handoff, it's McKinnon. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll try with McKinnon. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jerick McKinnon punching it in from a yard away.
And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Now they send a man in motion right. They'll look to throw. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. Boy, that got pretty close to disaster. Going for 2, you cough it up. They almost returned it all the way to the other end for 2 for themselves.
You think electron ball security is in order here? Because and it's not just taking care of it, it's what you just talked about. What can result when you don't take care of it? They almost gave up a score.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Mahomes now on 1st down. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And all the way. Touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 40 yards.
And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's caught. And he'll get in as they're back within his score now. The lead's down to 7. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Ferguson. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Now a give. This is McKinnon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. He'll buy some time right. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Here's McKinnon. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Rolling to his left. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now Mahomes got to have this one. Sliding out of the pocket. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. He will have the conversion and more than that. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Problem, 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Micah Parsons.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, what a game this has turned out to be for him. Remember, CD, he had the turnover earlier, and now the pick 6, that's the cherry on top.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. When you force a turnover on defense, you're the guy most excited about getting back out there and trying to force another one. How about him picking off that pass, setting his sights on the end zone? You know he wasn't going to be denied getting there either.
This one fielded at the 5. And he returns this to the 22.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Mahomes to throw. A dump down to McKinnon. Call it a gain of a yard. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Here's Mahomes.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Mahomes to throw it.
He'll buy some time right. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception